Hello again, it is Chris Eads, Wootini over at GayGamer.net, here with another weekly video podcast. This week I want to start with a little bitty rant about something that isn't really related to video games, but I'm sure that you can all, many of you, if not all of you, will feel my pain, because it has to do with Amazon. Nothing against Amazon. Amazon's actually great. I'll get to that in a second. So, a while back, I signed up for Amazon Prime. Not for the free movies and TV shows, it was for the free shipping. Because they'd raised the minimum for free shipping to like $35 instead of $25, and my husband and I order enough stuff off Amazon that it's worth it just for the free shipping alone, and the free movies, TV shows, and music is like a special bonus. That's just gravy. But it's great to know that you can just buy something for just buy a movie for 15 bucks and you'll get it in 2 days for free. That's great. Except that occasionally Amazon, for reasons I don't completely understand, will ship things via UPS. Now, our postman is great. He's super awesome. And he will leave packages in the mailbox or hide them behind the doorway so that, they don't get stolen. And we don't have to worry about signing for them, because signing for post office packages are a pain because the post office is way, way far away down in Red Hook, and it's an annoying walk, and it's just a pain. So I don't like when packages require signatures. And UPS, unfortunately, always requires a signature. So I'm sitting at my desk at work on Friday, and I get an email that says, "We're sorry, UPS tried to deliver your package, but there was no one there to sign for it." And I was like, crap. Because I didn't know it was coming UPS. And I'm just like, that's a pain in the butt. So I start bitching on Twitter, asking, why does Amazon send things UPS? I don't want them to be sent UPS. This is annoying. And interestingly, UPS help leapt onto my Twitter before Amazon's help did. Amazon chimed in later and was like, glad you could work it out with UPS. Hope that helped. And the UPS Twitter help was like, oh no, we're sorry that you hate us. What can we do to make you not hate us? And I'm like, you could leave my package and not require a stupid signature for a stupid tiny movie that you could easily fit into a mailbox. And I don't understand that. And they're like, please email us at upshelp@ups.com and, we'll see what we can do to help you out. And I'm like, there's nothing you can do. They've left the there's a packing slip there's a slip stuck to my door, and there's nothing you can do. They're not going to try to deliver it again until Monday, because that was a Friday, and they don't deliver on the weekends because they suck, and at least the postman would try to redeliver on Saturday. So I sent an email to Amazon bitching and saying, why do you sometimes send things UPS? Is there any way that I could not get things UPS, because UPS is terrible and they won't leave the package without a signature, and I'm not even entirely sure that they tried the other 2 apartments in the brownstone to see if anyone's home to sign for it, because I'm constantly not getting UPS packages. And I'm like, why am I paying for this 2-day free shipping when I'm not getting it in 2 days, and in fact I'm not going to get it for 4 days, 5, because it's not going to come till Monday. Not that it's that big of a deal. It's not even a super important movie that I was dying to watch on Friday night. It's the principle of the thing, you understand. So, and then I email UPS, and I'm like, this is my problem, and this is the annoying thing, and now you're not going to deliver it on Saturday because you don't, and I'm going to have to wait until Monday and leave a little signed slip out. I hear back from UPS, and they're like, we're terribly sorry that you were inconvenienced. In the future, if you go to our UPS My Home service, you can sign up, and you can electronically sign for a package that will then just be left at your door. I'm like, okay, but that doesn't help me now. It's not going to help me get my package any sooner. It'll make sure that it gets delivered Monday, but I could just sign the slip and leave it on the front steps for him to take as a signature anyway. And I'm just like, this is so irritating. Meanwhile, Amazon emails me back and is like, we're terribly sorry for this inconvenience. And they talked about opening tickets on my problem or something, and I don't even care about that. The important thing is, they said that they would flag my account so that UPS would never ever be used to ship packages again, which, if that's true and that actually works out, will be awesome, because UPS is terrible. And secondly, they also offered me a $10 gift certificate as an apology for the inconvenience of not getting my package in 2 days as I was promised, and now it's going to be 5. So Amazon totally wins the customer service contest right there. UPS basically just said, it is what it is, sorry. So, F you, UPS. Okay, anyway, I just ranted way too long about that, but I had to get that off my chest. It's something I wanted to rant about, and this is, where else can I rant but here in the stupid video podcast where you all, for whatever reason, continue listening to me. On to video games. As expected, I did in fact finish Dragon Age. Basically, I got to the point where I was just doing little bitty side quests here and there, and I only had, like, the final story mission would end the story. So I was doing other side missions and stuff just to, you know, level up and gather some stuff, and I'm actually really glad that I killed that one dragon, because that one dragon gave me a really awesome bow that was better than the bow I had made with superpowers. It was actually even better than that, so I was like, cool. So I can go into the final battle with an even better weapon. But, like, I'd gotten to the point where the side quests that were left were, like, kind of annoying fetch, like, not fetch quests, but, like there's one in the Hissing Wastes, which I can't stand the Hissing Wastes, where you had to find 5 pieces to a key. And the problem is I had 4 of the 5 pieces, and I'm pretty sure that I've entered every single one of those, like, dwarven temples and solved every single one of those little puzzles, but somehow I missed one of the key fragments. That doesn't seem possible, because when I play these games, I am scouring every nook and cranny to collect every little item that I can. So I find it hard to believe that I would have missed one of those key pieces. And the problem is that it's somewhere in the Hissing Wastes, but I've got no idea which one, and I'm going to have to go back through all the stupid temples, and I'm just like, that's a pain in the ass, and I'm pretty sure that whatever's at the end of this quest when I get this key put together, whatever this key opens, is not going to be worth all that effort. So I basically said, you know what, screw it, let me go and just do this final story mission and call it a day. Because then I can have the sense of completion of having finished Dragon Age Inquisition. So I did. And, it's funny because, like, I basically finished the final battle, and I got to the epilogue, and then it was time I had to make dinner and stuff, so I was like, alright, let me just, you know, I was like, I can't save the game, because I'm in the middle of, like, cutscenes and dialogue and whatever. So I waited till there was, like, a dialogue moment, and then instead of selecting the dialogue, I just turned off I put my Xbox One into standby, we had dinner, and then after dinner and some TV, I went back before bed, turned back on my Xbox, and it must have updated something because it reset the whole Xbox and restarted. And I'm like, well, damn it. And I'm like, well, hopefully I'll just have to go back and do that dialogue scene again. No. The last autosave was right in the middle of the final battle. Like, the final battle was like in 3 sections, so it was at the end of the beginning of the 3rd section. So I basically had to do the final battle against Corypheus again. And I was like, God dang it. Not that it was that hard. And in fact, the second time through, it was like way easier than the first time through. Like, the first time through, like, a couple people went down and I had to go revive them to keep them going, because they couldn't get to their health potions fast enough. The second time through, zip, nobody died, we kicked his ass, and we were done. And I'm like, okay, weird, but alright, I'm not going to complain, because it was easier. And then I went through and I did the dialogue scenes, and what's hilarious, in retrospect, is that right after the dialogue bit where I had hoped to just kind of pause my game, if I had actually had that dialogue scene, we would have walked into the castle, and then it would have given me control, and I think I could have saved my game right there. So, if I just hung on for 2 more minutes, I would have been fine. But it's fine. The only thing is that now I will go, I'm not sure how much I want to go back to redo some of those old side quests. There's still a few dragons I need to kill. There's some side quests I haven't finished. And I'm just like, I don't know if I want to go back there. I feel like I want to play something else now. And even though I had downloaded Child of Light for free because it's the free game with gold this month for Xbox One, I suddenly remembered that I had caved and bought Lego Marvel Superheroes because it was on sale the other week for $5. And I'm like, I wanted to play that one, and it just hasn't been cheap enough, and I don't think I'm going to find it for anything cheaper than $5, so I started playing that instead. Sorry, Child of Light. But I can't resist a Lego game. And it's super fun, and it's adorable because it's a Lego game. I will say that, you know, I'm only a few levels in, but weirdly, I feel like the AI in Lego Marvel Superheroes is, like, the worst of any Lego game I've ever played. Like, I'll go somewhere, like, I'll move to another area of the level, and the other characters, there's like 3 characters, and you control one of them, and you swap between them, but I'll go someplace, I'll climb up a ladder and go over here, and then I'll need another character, and I'm like, where are you? And they're way back down here, because the AI isn't smart enough to navigate the level and climb up the ladder or whatever and go to be near me. So I have to swap back to them and then climb them back up and hope that while I'm climbing back up, this guy doesn't try to come back down to join them. They're so stupid. And I feel like they've refined the AI a little bit better than that. Like, I don't remember having that problem in, like, Lego Batman 3. But, whatever. It's still cute and it's fun, and hey, I only paid $5 for it, so I can't really complain too much. So, alright, this one's going on way too long, I feel, because of my stupid UPS rant in the front. But, there you go, and come back next week, and I will hopefully be in a better mood, and I will talk about more video game stuff. See you then! Bye!